So are you an NPC? What does NPC stand for? We all used to play those games when we were little, like GTA, and then those people that walked by, those are called NPCs, non-playable characters. You must have heard of them, right? They live their daily life, they do nothing. Basically, they are just non-playable things that don't really put much impact on anyone else's lives, and they just go around their day like usual. They're just for walking by in the background and putting an ambience into the game. They're just for that. So that's called an NPC. So do you identify yourself as an NPC, non-playable character? How do we know that? Look back at the last 5 years of your life. If you are living at the same thing, doing the same things, and just waking up every day and doing the same daily routine, then probably there is a high chance that you're an NPC. I've been there with you because I used to do the same things again and again without actually knowing why I'm doing it, right? We are in this situation where we are doing things because we are just told to do by someone else, and we are not sure if we actually want to do those things. That's what distinguishes an NPC from an PC and playable character, right? So how do you make sure that you are not an non-playable anymore and that you actually become conscious? I don't know if you have watched that movie, The Fall Guy. It depicts perfectly what an NPC is. In that movie, the main character, which is the non-playable character, Ryan Reynolds, just wakes up every day, look at his fish, goes to the coffee shops, have a sip of coffee, the same coffee every day, then does his bank job and then returns home. Many months he does the same thing again and again until one day he realizes that what the heck I'm doing with my life. I'm living the same thing, living the same day again and again without actually changing anything. Is this even going anywhere? He realized that, and when he had the moment, it changed everything for him. So that's how it goes. He's doing his job, and then there's a girl that he fall in love with, and that is the thing that is not a part of the code. But he felt that love. That love was so strong that it actually made him conscious, and then made him realize that he's actually something more. That he's meant something more. He's bigger than the life itself. And that's when he became a playable character. That's when he started doing this different thing. Instead of going to the shop and ordering the same coffee again and again, he orders something else. So what we can learn from that is that it's all about the shift, the little tweak that we make in our life, in our day-to-day life, that distinguishes us from living the life to the fullest or living the same old boring life each and every day. So what you can do is that number one step is to start to discover your vision, discover your personal legend, like what is the thing that you love to do, and you know that you want the thing, and that you know in your heart that it will be more fulfilling for yourself. So number one step is to start doing that thing. And how do you discover that thing? The easiest way to do that is just click the first link in the description, and it will take you to a 7-day journaling guide where in the 7 days you will write down what exactly it is that you want, and you'll discover more about yourself and your beliefs and the thoughts that control you, so that you will have a much more greater clarity over your vision and the things that you want to do. So click that first link in the description. And so that was the first thing. The second thing that you need to do is tweak your life here and there, a little by little. What do I mean by that? Instead of doing things the conventional way, do it the unconventional way. So let's say you go to your job daily and you go buy a car or even someone else's car. Use some other means of transport. I mean, it will give you a new experience, right? If you go by public transport, then book a taxi and go to your office by a car. That will give you an experience that will be totally different, and it will refresh your mind, right? Because think of it, we are going doing the same thing again and again for the past years in our life. The past 5 years in our life, we are doing the same thing again and again. That is not a part of our vision, right? I mean, you might say that what about discipline? Discipline is all about doing the same thing again and again, showing up. I mean, that's totally right. I'm not talking about what things you do. I'm talking about the way you do the things. There is a huge difference and a fine line between those two things. You can be doing the same thing again and again. That's totally fine and that's totally important to push you forward in life. But I'm talking about changing the way that you do it. If a movie releases again and again, year after year, it's just the same movie. Will you even watch it like after 4 years or even 3 months, month by month it's releasing? Will you watch it? No, you will not watch it because you know how it goes, you know what the character does, and you are bored by it, right? You need something different in your life. Like you need to tweak those things. You need to tweak those little things that you do. When you do those things that you thought you wouldn't do or that were too uncomfortable for you, you start to realize that you can actually do those things. And when you do that, you know that you have much power over yourself and your life. Instead of living the same life again and again, doing the same things in the same way, it's the same old boring way, that's not fulfilling. So go out, this world is big, and I would say that have new experiences, because new experiences are something that you will take by when you get old, and when you look back at your life, those experiences are something that will make your life worth living. You won't look back and see how much time you spent doing the thing or how well you did it. That's the important part, but what you will look is that did it make you more fulfilled? Did it have an impact on you? That was it for today. If you like this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.